morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Is everybody doing okay? Well, I gotta tell you, I'm doing fine, but it is a chilly morning. And actually, it's not chilly, it's just cold. And I don't really like the cold very much. So I'm ready for warm weather to come and stay because I like to get out and I like to walk around and see all the pretty flowers blooming and the leaves that are popping out on the trees and get my exercise in. But until it warms up, I don't do that very much. But anyway, I really think that it won't be too much longer and we'll all be able to get together again and get to spend time with our family and our friends and to see each other. But until then, I'm just going to keep making little videos and reading stories to you, okay? All right. Well, the story that I have for you today is called Jesus Stops a Storm. Now, I don't know if you know what a miracle is, but you'll see that Jesus performed a miracle in this story. And a miracle is really something that that happens, that God does, he just makes it happen. It's not magic, but he can make it happen. Things that we can't make happen, but God can. All right? Okay. So anyway, let me get my board over here. I don't have many pictures to put on here, but I'll fix this where you can see it. Okay. Jesus stops a storm. Jesus and his helpers got into a boat. The helpers started to row, and Jesus lay down in the boat, and he soon fell asleep. Soon the wind began to blow. It made the waves get bigger and bigger, and water began to splash into the boat and fill it. And Jesus' helpers were afraid of the storm. They didn't know what to do. Everyone was sure the boat would sink. "Wake up, Jesus," the helpers called. "Teacher, don't you care if we drown?" So Jesus, he spoke up. Can you see Jesus there? He said to the wind, "Stop. Be quiet. Be still." He said to the waves, and the wind stopped and the waves went away. Everything was quiet on the lake. Jesus looked at his helpers. "Why were you afraid?" Jesus asked them. "Don't you trust me?" The helpers saw Jesus' special power. "Even the wind and waves obey him," the helpers said. Wow. Now that is a miracle. Do you think that if you were out on the lake and you were in a boat and a storm came up and you stood up and you told the wind and the waves to be quiet, to be still, do you think they would do it? Do you think the wind and the waves would listen to you? I don't think so. They wouldn't listen to me. I know that. But they listened to Jesus, right? And that, my friends, was a miracle that Jesus performed. And Jesus performed many miracles, many. And I know that we've talked about some of those in Sunday school, but I may be reading some more of those stories to you where Jesus performed miracles. All right, well, that's all I have this morning. And remember, I love you and I miss you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.